How the hell y'all doing? Clint from the Doorway 2, doing something that I've not done before, as a video anyway. I'm going to focus a spotlight on a specific record label, because over the last couple of days I've kind of fallen in love with a lot of records on this label, and I just want to kind of give props to this label. The name of the label is Northern Silence Productions out of Germany. Happened to have a friend named Adam and I start talking about dungeon synth and black metal and stuff. Started listening to a few records he and I were talking about, and then realized a lot of these records are on Northern Silence Productions. Label started in 2003. It's mostly a black metal, doom, and kind of atmospheric label overall. I'm going to talk about a couple of bands in general, but we're going to talk about two newer ones first of all, just so you can kind of get a taste of the newer releases that are coming out. The first one we're going to talk about is a band called Eternal Valley. They just had an album come out. They're from Oregon. It was called Kingdom of Misery. And we're going to listen to one track, which is called Kingdom of Misery. So here we go. And as we go along through the different bands and the different tracks, you're going to see how there's a very like-minded theme to this label, and the torment and the atmosphere and the majesty and the magic and the mayhem that goes on throughout these records all have a similar tie. We're going to listen to another newer band, which is called Valendusk. They're not actually newer, but they have a new record that recently just came out in May as well, and that record's called Herald of Strife. And we're going to check a track off that album as well, which is called Ethereal Echoes of Devotion. And I think you can kind of see how those two bands kind of interplay with each other and kind of have that atmospheric black metal, but yet folksy sides as well too, and neoclassic elements at times too. This band's from Indonesia, the other band's from Oregon, so their bands are from all over the world. The cool thing about this label is they do CDs, cassettes, vinyl. They do a whole bunch of different kind of pressings, just depending on what band it is and what they're doing. So it's just kind of really an impressive thing. The next two bands are the bands that I've just recently found and got to hear, and this one is very much thank you from my friend Adam. He just told me that if I liked Dungeon Synth, I should check out this band, and I absolutely fell in love with these guys. They're a lot more than just Dungeon Synth. They add black metal and kind of neoclassical and folk elements as well too. So this band is out of Utah, and they are called Caladan's Brood. I don't even know if they're around anymore, but this one record, which is called Echoes of Battle, just literally blew me away when I got to hear it. So we are going to listen to one of the tracks off of this as well too. It came out way back in I think 2008 or 9 from what I'm looking at, and here we go. We're going to play track number 3, which is called Wild Autumn Wind. I had to give you a little bit of time with that song. It's almost 13 minutes long. But we're going to move on to another band, which I just recently found, and another one that blew me away. And I think it's called Gallows Braid, and the album is called Ashen Eldolon. And this is out of Utah as well, and this band is just another phenomenal touch to the Northern Silence Productions label. You'll just get to hear it as well too, because of all the majesty that they have. And again, this one's out on a whole bunch of different formats as well too. Came out years ago, but we are going to listen to track number 3, which is Oak and Aspen. just hear the majesty, the melodies, the mixtures of, again, like I said, the folk, the neoclassical, the atmospheric black metal, the fantasy, the pagan elements of all these bands. Let's listen to another band that's actually got a new record coming out in July, but we're going to listen to something from their previous record from last year. The band is Ruah, and the album is called The Rock of the Clyde, and we are going to listen to track number 3, which is called Winter's Light. Alright, give you a little taste of that one. We are going to listen to one more band. And then I'm going to wrap up this little kind of spotlight of Northern Silence Productions out of Germany. This band is out of Sweden. I think you pronounce their name Phaedra. And their album came out in 2020. It is called Six Voices Inside. We are going to end this little conversation about Northern Silence Productions and the spotlight I'm doing on this label with a track by the name of Tomb of the Giants, which is track number 4. Going to end it there. There's my little slice of Northern Silence Productions and several of their releases over the last 10 years. Anyway, band labels out of Germany. I will leave their Bandcamp and their Facebook page so you can support them. Go purchase some of these records. They have many, many, many other artists that are really phenomenal too. These are just some of the ones I've really kind of been digging into lately. Again, if you like these kind of things or you want to see more underground spotlight label stuff, leave comments. I would love to hear it. Please like and subscribe to the YouTube and Instagram TV pages, to the Doorway 2 magazine. Every time you subscribe to the YouTube and to Instagram TV, it just gives me more exposure to be able to have this kind of stuff seen to more and more people. Again, Clint from the Doorway 2. Until next time, see ya.